Jesus Christ is arguably the most controversial person in history. No historical figure has been so greatly disputed by the three major religions of the world as much as the Messiah. From his blessed and miraculous birth to his ministry and up to his crucifixion, the Jews, Christians, and Muslims have disputed each other for centuries. The Jews label Jesus as nothing more than a false claimant to messiahhood. The Christians, on the other hand, have given him the status of God. And the Muslims, they believe that Jesus was never placed on the cross, but rather God saved him by physically raising him to the heavens. Today, we're going to look into the various conflicting views about the most storied crucifixion in history.
Christians believe that Jesus was the Son of God, whom he sent to save the world. Mankind was drowning in their own sins, and God couldn't forgive them without a ransom. So, he decided to sacrifice his only Son and save the sinful. And so Jesus was born into the world as a human, although he was still the Son of God. He was born in the town of Bethlehem to the Virgin Mary. And when he grew older, he claimed to be the Messiah.
The Jewish priests of his time felt he had committed blasphemy by claiming to be the Messiah. They felt that the Messiah should have been from among them. So, long story short, they instigated the Roman government against Jesus by saying that he wanted to start a rebellion against the Caesar.
Now, if it truly was the mission of Jesus to die on the cross, why did he not say this? Why didn't he offer himself to the Romans? Why is it that he was trying to hide when Judas handed him over? He should have been like, here I am. Because if I die through my death, your sins will be removed. But that's not the case. That's not what happened. Crucifixion was the last thing on his mind.
Mainstream Muslims have a totally opposite view of Jesus. Although they believe that he was a prophet of God and was born miraculously without a father, they say that Jesus, being a true prophet, could not have died on the cross, for such a death is cursed.
God decreed to save Jesus from his enemies, and that in his place, another would be sacrificed. The Quran mentions Shubbiha lahum, meaning that person would look like Jesus, and yet he'd be sacrificed as Jesus. And that person described by mainstream Muslims is Judas. And in the meantime, God decided to raise up Jesus to heaven, physically. He would remain there alive and would return in the latter days.
These conflicting views regarding the life of Jesus beg the question, what really happened? Was he really crucified? Was he raised to the heavens? What was his mission? And most importantly, what happened to him after he was put on the cross? Join us next time when we continue the discussion on the real story of Jesus Christ.